to all my podcast viewers. It's your favorite Dolfan, Emperor Shiloh, sitting here doing the Dolfan podcast. It's my very first episode, so I'm looking to at least talk about the things that the media does not talk about, but the fans want to talk about. So these are some of the things that we'll get into. So just trying to give you a Dolphin perspective from the biggest Dolphin fan. I don't know a lot of stats. All I know is what I see. So I will try my best to put in stats when I can and do what I need to do. But let's go ahead and get right into this situation. Since this is the first episode, I'm going to let you know how I'm going to do things. Took a while for me to figure out exactly what I'm going to talk about for the Dolfan Show. But basically, I'm going to do it like I do my Shiloh show. I have 3 points that I'm going to talk about, and then I'll do a little closer. And if I felt like there was more that I needed to talk about, then what I will do is make extra things for you guys to go into it further if you like my show or if you didn't like my show. But you just want to get more information. All right, with that being said, let's get right into the Dolfan Show. The first thing that I want to talk about is Laremy Tunsil, the Dolphins draft for 2016. I think it is the first time that my Dolphins drafted something that we need and that it is actually going to work out. Because there have been several times where the Dolphins drafted what they needed and people be doing some stupid things like peeping in the windows or smoking weed or whatever the case may be. And mind you, let me get this straight from my people. I don't have a problem with you smoking weed, but if you're getting paid millions of dollars to play football and you're not allowed to smoke weed, well, God dog it, don't smoke weed when they're about to give you your test. You understand what I'm saying? Which is the interesting situation with Laremy Tunsil. So let's talk about that. How lucky did the Dolphins get with Laremy Tunsil? I think the Dolphins have been extremely lucky with the whole situation with Tunsil because of the simple fact, and just weird enough, because of weed is the reason why they ended up getting him at such a low number. Definitely a top pick of the draft. Regardless of what number he gets pulled, it just so happened we needed somebody on the O-line. We got somebody on the O-line. Dolphins definitely got lucky on that situation, so I hope it definitely works out for them because I'm sick and tired of seeing Tannehill on his back. How is it needed? Well, if you're a Dolphin fan, you know that you're sick and tired of seeing Ryan Tannehill on his back. Probably the most sacked quarterback in the past 2 years that he's been on Dolphins, mainly because we've been having offensive lineman issues. The year before, it was Richie Incognito and that whole situation. Last year, I don't even know what was going on with our team last year, but I know definitely we lost Mike Pouncey, our center, Pro Bowl center, on top of that situation, which causes a lot of things because I'm sure he is the veteran on that line and he gets them taken care of. So now, the Tunsil situation is a beautiful thing because A, when you're in football, you need to take care of that left side of the offensive line. That guy is like the best of the draft. So as far as that is concerned, that takes care of that situation. And it makes the guys feel more secure that you have somebody who you know is supposed to be a top round draft pick who you can trust. Of course, we'll see what happens when he hits the field. But for right now, it looks like a great situation because, again, we are sick and tired of Ryan Tannehill being on his back. He cannot focus on throwing to Juice, Devontae Parker, or any other receiver, Jordan Cameron, which I think is a great tight end, but you wouldn't know if we can't throw him the ball. So I think it was a much needed situation, and that's why I think Laremy Tunsil is a great addition to the Dolphins, which leads us to the final results of the expectations of Tunsil. The expectations of Tunsil for me. That side, I should have no problems from that side. Please take care of that side. If you got a defensive end that's rushing you, I don't care if it's Von Miller. I don't care if we don't play the Broncos this year, but I don't care who it is. Take care of that side. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens when the Dolphins play the Cardinals because I think they have a very, very good defense. So we'll see what happens with that situation, but I think Tunsil is going to take care of that side. So at least Ryan Tannehill will know that he's got that side protected. Pouncey's coming back, so the middle's protected. So if anything, he probably got to keep his eye open for the right side. Unless whoever's on the right side takes care of that situation. So we'll just see what happens with that situation. But those are my 3 topics for Larry Tunsil. I think he is a good draft pick for the Dolphins. I think whoever is trying to sabotage his career, thank you, because you made us get the best person in the draft, and he's going to be a great Dolphin. And so that's what I got to say for today's episode for the Dolfan Show. Please subscribe, lock in, tell your friends, or whatever the case may be, because I didn't realize how many Dolphin fans there are until I started telling people that I'm a Dolphin. And, you know, right now, this year, I really look for some great things with new coach Adam Gase, but that's another episode, another issue. Have yourself a very wonderful day, and I thank you for watching.